Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Alex here, back with yet another video. And in today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about my thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2, some of the actual gameplay that I saw this morning, because, yeah, I need a new PS4 because my HDMI cable is broken. I'm not going to flip my camera on and show you guys because I can't, Anyways, guys, my HDMI, if you guys haven't followed my channel back in the day, I haven't been able to do gaming videos for months because I need a new PS4. I'm not going to repair my old one. I'm just not going to do it. I actually do want to move on and get like a PS4 Pro or something. Anyways, so I made up my mind. That's what I'm going to do when I finally get the money around. I'll explain something in a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much detail until I hear anything on Monday. I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but I guess as long as I'm vague and really, really vague, I guess that doesn't really affect me any. But let's just say I'm looking for work and I seem to have sort of a bright spot. I'm not going to say too much, but I might be working my first ever franchise job, like a franchise business. Like I worked at a bookstore like a few years ago, but it was like a mom and pop and type thing. And I've worked other places. Like I've worked at I worked at a buffet restaurant. I'm not gonna say any names because these are small town businesses, and it's just in Minnesota, and I just don't want to give their information out. But I'm just saying I had like other jobs, and I'm not gonna say anything too much yet, but I do have a job interview coming up. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with Red Dead Redemption. I will be talking about Red Dead Redemption as the video goes on, and I will go back and watch this video, and I will put a time stamp in the description when I do start talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you guys don't want to hear this little ramble, you can just fast forward. But anyways, without further ado, I will be having the timestamp in the description. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I'm not gonna say what the job is. I'm just gonna say it's a franchise job. I have an interview set for Monday. It's my first franchise, and I'm just gonna say it's a franchise you guys would have heard of, but I don't want to give all the details because if I don't get it, obviously I won't even know for sure on Monday because Monday is when I'm having the interview. But it's going to be my first franchise job, and if I get it, I'm going to be really freaking excited. Anyways, guys, so let's get on to the Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay topic. So, guys, just so you guys know, I have seen the first mission, and I'm not going to spoil anybody who didn't see it, but I did want to see the first, mission or whatever. Yes, I know that's cheating. But I made up my mind that I'm not going to watch any more gameplay after that. I'm just gonna say this because IGN talked about this for months, so it's not like anybody doesn't know about this, but that part where they're in the very snowy mountain area and they have their camp. I forget what the area in the game is, but yeah, where they're saving John Marston, who everybody thought wouldn't even be in the game, let alone his voice actor, because his voice actor confirmed years ago that he wouldn't ever do a video game ever again. Well, obviously he lied, because either A, that's a really freaking good imitation voice for that actor, or that is the actual actor from the original Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty sure it is the original actor. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I did watch that gameplay video, but I am not gonna watch any more. I have never seen the second part to that. So I'm not gonna watch any playthroughs because one of the things that I loved about the game The Last of Us back in the day was that I did not look up any Let's Plays or anything because that storyline was so rich in detail that I just didn't want to look up anything for it, and I enjoyed that game because none of it was spoiled. I loved it. I was riveted till the very end, and it took me about a few weeks to complete, but I loved it. It had at the time, it had the best story of any video game. One of the best stories, I should say. A lot of video games have really good stories, but it was one of the best. I'm not going to say the best, but it was one of the best. So for Red Dead Redemption 2, if I do finally get a PS4, I want to experience that shit by myself. I want to experience that game. But yes, I did see the first mission. But I'm not going to spoil anything else for myself. I want to see that game for myself. I want to have my $60 worth when I do finally get it. Because I'm getting the standard edition when I finally get it, because pre-orders are long over with. I'm screwed. I can't get a pre-order now. Unless I were to get on digital download, but everybody knows that my internet would frickin' die if I got on digital download. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my Walmart to get it. My Walmart may even have it already. I don't know. I haven't been to Walmart yet. But yeah, tonight's the midnight release, so I mean, I wish I had money. I would go out and get it tonight. I am not even kidding. If I had a working PS4 and I had the money, bro, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I would go on Red Dead Redemption, install that, and bam, on October 26th, maybe, or maybe even the 27th, because my internet. Well, it wouldn't even be an internet issue at that point, because I would just have the physical disc, and that would probably take like a half an hour to install, or maybe 2 hours. I don't know. But I do know that the game is really massive, and that's why I know there's no way in hell that I could download it straight off digital download even if I did have a working PS4, because it would just kill my parents' internet. Because they don't have a great internet. They only have 5 gigs of high-speed data. And yeah, that game is over 90 gigs. So it's a massive game. It is a massive game. It would kill my parents' internet. So when I get the game, I'm just gonna get the CD, download that on there. But yes, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god, it is so freaking cinematic. They even have like it feels like Max Payne 3 almost. The shooting does. Obviously they brought Deadeye back. Or that little thing where you can slow down time when you're shooting, and then you can paint targets and then go poop, like a freaking spaghetti western, fun mechanic. But yeah, I do want to get that game. I'm not even kidding you guys. That is game of the year in my opinion. And I know a lot of you guys didn't really like the video that I made about my opinion on the clip about that Red Dead Redemption 2 clip where the bow and arrow was glitching through this cowboy hat, because you guys didn't like that I said that. I didn't really care about that, but I'm sorry. Honestly, beyond that, I haven't seen any bugs with this game from the gameplay that I've watched. I haven't seen anything that looks the slightest bit buggy. Not texture popping, not like glitchy character animation. Like, it just looks phenomenal. I mean, you can go to a gunsmith or whatever, and you can look through a catalog to see the different types of weapons. You wouldn't have to go to a catalog. It's not like in GTA 5 where you went to ammunition and the weapon, you can just see the weapons all around you. No, you actually have to look through a catalog and you have to actually read it. And when you raid a house or something, you get to pick up objects. But it's even better than The Last of Us, because every object is actually there. Like, when you go in a drawer, they're actually there. Like, you touch them, you put them in your coat or whatever. Whereas, like, in The Last of Us, Joel would just be like, rah, 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 rah. And then he's like, okay, I got the supplies. He didn't actually touch anything. If he saw bullets, he just went, rah, 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 or whatever. His hands just did some sort of weird animation, like a little boy that's trying to get cookies out of the cookie jar, and he's just, like, stuffing them in his mouth or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, no, they actually took some of the tech from, they can't technically take the tech from L.A. Noire, because that was made by Team Bondi, so that ran off a different engine than any Rockstar game, technically, because Rockstar published that. But you can tell that, and the ways that you pick up, picture frames or in the house, or you look at pictures, or you touch something, kind of examine it and hold it, like, that is very heavily inspired by L.A. Noire. I can at least say that. But yes, it is a very phenomenal game. It is just phenomenal. It is game of the year. And that's all I'm going to say. Like, it's game of the year. Hands down. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's game of the year. It's game of the year. Put your money down, it's game of the year. Call of Duty, y'all guys are sadly mistaken. Like, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, you guys are mistaken. You picked the wrong year. Red Dead Redemption is back. You picked the wrong year. Your sales are, I'm not gonna lie, the sales are gonna do pretty good. I'm not gonna say nobody plays Call of Duty or anything like that, but I'm just gonna say the sales are probably not gonna be nearly as high, and the reviews, the scores are not gonna be as high as, okay, just to put it in perspective, IGN gave Red Dead Redemption 2 a 10 out of 10. I'm not even kidding, go watch the review. So it is a phenomenal game, everybody loves it. Except for, dumb clickbait rant channels that they don't really care for it. But anyways, guys, so yeah, it is a fun game. It is a phenomenal game. If you can pre-order it, just barely pre-order it. You probably can't get a physical. I've seen the collector's edition though, and that's pretty cool. It doesn't actually, the collector's edition doesn't actually come with the game. You have to get like the premium edition or what is it the premium edition? That's the main edition of the game that comes with the game. I'm not sure, but there is a collector's edition which is really cool. It has a little pocket watch, but the pocket watch actually turns into a shot glass, and this is actually, if you buy the collector's edition, you can actually get a little shot glass. So if you're over 21, that's gotta be pretty fun. Because it's a pocket watch, but you can take it apart and it turns into a shot glass. It is the most insane thing ever. I wish I was 21. I would actually utilize it. But I'm not. I'm only 20, so. But yeah, guys, so the collector's edition is really cool. But yeah, I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. And I think one thing that's really cool is that we actually get to see young Jack Marston. Like, John Marston's son in the first game, he was like a teenager. But being this game is a prequel, it's like 12 years in the past. He's actually like a little kid. So that's kind of cool. You get to see Jack when he's like a little kid. And I guess the storyline, kind of. I don't think I'm really spoiling much, but basically in the storyline, Arthur Morgan is kind of like a father figure to Jack, because I guess John Marston, when he was younger, he didn't really give a shit about his kid. So like you can take him, like his kid fishing and stuff, and I imagine he's probably gonna be the only kid in the game, or at least like under like somebody that could look like they're 18, But he'd be like the youngest kid in the game, because I don't think they're gonna allow you to just walk around and kill kids. That would be not in this day and age. Are they gonna let you do something like that in a video game? But that's another thing I want to bring up is the NPCs. The NPCs actually have their own lives and their own identities. I don't think they have like names and like addresses and stuff. I don't think it's that detailed, but they do actually remember you. Like they have it so that I would guess that if they have an NPC that's nearby you, he or she will actually remember some of the actions like that you did. Like if you got a bounty in that township, those citizens within that township will actually remember you. It's not like GTA 5 where there are pedestrians and they do spawn, but they don't have a life. They're just walking around. It's way different. Yeah, my thing